Come on, boys and girls, welcome back to some Dota 2 action. Well, I've not been casting some online games in a while. I just casted a LAN last weekend in Singapore. And I'm back, I'm Lysander, and welcome to, well, the PGL Open Minor. It's the C Qualifiers, and yeah, we're going to be starting off the stream with Mineski versus HappyFeet. We got a lot of games going on today. We got 4 games, I believe, if I'm not wrong. We have 4 concurrent lines that are going on right now. I'm not sure where you can actually get all the information regarding all the streams, but there are a few other teams playing today. On my stream, at the very least, there will be. Let me just give you guys a quick check. So my games today, I have 5 best of 1s for you guys today. Mineski versus HappyFeet, Fnatic versus HappyFeet, Fnatic versus Mineski, Warriors Gaming versus Signify, Execration versus Signify, and yeah, so those are the 5 matches today. Anyway, and yeah, we are going to be hopping right into the draft. Sorry, it took a little bit of delays. Silly me, forgot to set that 2-minute delay. Don't want to have to go back to that all that jazz again. But we should be a-okay now, so let's hope that no problems happen as we go on in this game. So everything looks good on stream. Let's hop into the draft and see what we're on, what we have here. We got some interesting picks already. Of course, Mineski going to be the new Ice Mushi combo. So the band is kind of back together, at least in the Southeast Asian region. We got our 2 superstars together, and yeah. So they're going to be tagging up together. We are going to see some Jakiro in the second pick right away, looking pretty swank with his new remodel. Well, I wouldn't even say it's new at this point, but hey, every little patch is kind of new because they come so far apart in Dota 2. And HappyFeet are going to open with Shadow Shaman and Spirit Breaker. It's a trend I've been seeing a little bit lately. And yeah, Shadow Shaman is one of those heroes that can do quite a lot of things, push towers, disable. The only problem is he really lacks that mobility aspect. And that is solved sometimes with having a lot of frontliners like Spirit Breaker, or in the case of Centaur Warrunner, both both the tankiness of the Warrunner and the ability to pop that Stampede to really alleviate all the Shadow Shaman's weakness when it comes to mobility. And of course, on Mineski, we got ourselves the Nyx Assassin, which I believe will be Mr. Ice's hero. Alrighty. So, as we look more into the draft, the first few bands aren't really the same. Are pretty much the same. I mean, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, pretty much the same when it comes to the first few bands. Night Stalker, Lich, Necrophos, Venomancer. These 4 heroes have pretty much been getting the nerfs, well, the bans from most captains because of how annoying, how powerful, how efficient they are to play against. And we are in the the tail end of this patch. The new patch is coming right now. Well, not right now, soon enough. And with those 2 heroes rolling out, I do believe a huge wave of balance changes will be coming as well. So, don't expect there to be the same meta right after that patch. So, for now, we're going to be stuck with a similar playstyle. But, a lot of the picks have changed since TI. And this Nyx Assassin, although not a real changer, Spirit Breaker, Shadow Shaman, definitely something that evolved as a result of the newer patches. So we'll see how the team functions. According to Wikipedia, the Mineski lineup, for you guys wondering in the chat, is going to be Nana, Mushi, Ice, Jabs, and Ninja Boogie. Some of the guys here don't have their names locked in their official, the official titles, but I do believe they should be playing here because it's a new season of Dota, and Ice didn't exactly have the best season last TI season. Neither did Mushi, so they're definitely gonna have to step it up, join more tournaments here, and see how this team pans out together. Of course, on the side of HappyFeet, we got ourselves the Filipinos, the Pinoys. We got Rappy, Banner, Yaj, Jules, and Jesse Vash. Some of the newer teams, of course, they have swapped out JO and RR for this new roster. We'll see how it functions. It's very exciting. It's a new season, like I mentioned, so it's like a new year. And we'll have a lot of different iterations of teams. I'm looking forward to looking at Fnatic. I will be able to cast Mr. Envy in action, so Envy and the boys will be in the next set, I believe. I did mention to you guys earlier that there will be Fnatic games. There'll be 2 back-to-back Fnatic games after this. So don't go anywhere. But for now, we have ourselves a Life Stealer and Marana, so we're still sticking to the Marana. It's gotten kind of popular. Some of the NA boys have realized that, hey, that hero is still pretty damn good. Just gotta play it a little bit differently. And, well, Life Stealer, it's gonna combo up the Spirit Breaker maybe. You know, you have that Choo Choo Train. But also, opens up the possibility of maybe something like a Queen of Pain. If they're feeling like it, could go for a Earth Shaker. Just another kind of jumper or initiator that the Life Stealer can piggyback on. It will be a Legion Commander. That hero, I think the pros have finally kind of figured how to work the hero out. And yeah, you know, LC, a very potent hero and very difficult to deal with given the right start. But we do see our Ice Timbersaw coming into the fray here. Whether it is his or a mid Timbersaw, it does remain to be seen, but hey, it will be a big waste not to give Mr. Timber to Ice. So Darako will be expecting some big plays from him. Of course, this draft looking quite good in terms of split push and push here from the Dire. We got a good balance from both sides. HappyFeet, they got their Shadow Shaman there, so they have that push in check. They have that team fight. They have the lockdown. It'll be pretty annoying, but I do like to see them get a little bit more crowd control, if that makes any sense. Right now, they have a lot of single target lockdown. You got the duel, you got the charge of darkness, you got your shackles, but you don't have that puck coil, you don't have the magnetize, you don't have the RPs to really control up the fights, and that could be a problem when the fight gets a little bit haywire. So we'll have to see what they decide to draft up in the final phase here. The Troll Warlord gets banned, and for good reason. The hero is very nasty when it comes to taking your objectives. And you know, as far as possible, you want to try and avoid losing towers when you have an aggressive hero like Timbersaw that will be running around and taking fights. So you don't want to have to be on that, you know, in that situation where you're stuck with the threat of just losing objectives really quickly because trolls on the board. And you know, it's generally not so fun for Life Stealer either. The missed chances for LC and Life Stealer could be potentially disastrous for them as well. Shadow Fiend takes the ban stick. Some more, I guess you could say Shadow Fiend adds a little bit more crowd control. It's kind of like AoE with all his magical AoE damage. Still not the crowd control that I think they're looking for. Definitely going to be going along the lines of Queen of Pain here for HappyFeet. But we'll see what Mineski do. They grab a Puckner. So this is, do I want to say all in? It does seem very... It does seem very committed to a push here. So if I'm seeing this right, it should be a Puckner safe lane or aggressive tri lane and a Marana mid. And then we'll have Ice on that Timbersaw. They're going to take early fights and they're going to melt those towers. I like the Decrepify for the soft counter to LC and Life Stealer as well. Could be kind of effective. It does also block a high intel middle. It will be a Templar Assassin in the mid. It's gonna be kind of easy for the TA here if she's going against Marana. Jakiro can land a little bit of annoyance to her refraction, but that is for a later stage in the game. But for the laning phase anyway, it is going to be pretty simple. But yeah, there we go. We got Mineski Mushi going to be playing that Puckner. So it does remain to be seen who... I do believe Dancer the Boreal Valley is Ice. I think he is using his set, right? Yeah, he is using his set. So it's possible that Ice is playing that Timbersaw. So we'll see what happens to... we'll see what happens in this game moving forward. As Moon Marana is using almost the exact set that I have. And I do enjoy using this mount as well. You know, we've got to do a little bit of hat talk. Right now, this mount, the Saber Lynx, is pretty darn cool. Looks like a legendary Pokemon, and I do love it a lot. Alright, we're gonna hop into the game very quickly. We're gonna go through the Battle Pass towers and whatnot, and then we are going to have ourselves a game. Yeah, so unfortunately, these guys are not having their names enforced, which is I wouldn't say a problem. But definitely an annoyance to me at any rate. So right now we got ourselves a total crushing here. Mineski having 6,000 tower levels. Easy peasy. And alright, what's happening here? I'm staring utter darkness. There we go. Alright, let's hop into the game and just to do a quick check on Mr. Ice. I do believe this is him. Yeah, I think this is... I'm just gonna assume it's Ice, right? Yeah, this is probably Ice. Really wish they would use their own names. We'll maybe talk to the admins after this and maybe try and enforce the real names thing. Maybe it's just a bug within the lobby. I could be silly, but we'll just have to roll with it for now. Alrighty, I just need to talk to the admins very quickly. Let's hope we don't miss any of the action. I'm so sorry if we do. I'm just keeping an eye on the minimap and typing at the same time. Alrighty. Okay, I apologize for that, guys. Alright, we're gonna hop into the game. Of course, on the Radiant side, we have the HappyFeet, the Pinoy squad, as I mentioned earlier, going to be playing on the Radiant. They have their Shadow Shaman. I can't even do the names. Joel's gonna be on that Spirit Breaker. And we got Tired on that Life Stealer. Hey, on the Templar Assassin. And To Love on that Legion Commander. Of course, those are not really their names. It is, of course, going to be Yaj on that Legion Commander. Thank God for Team Liquid, Wikipedia. Ben-Hur going to be the Templar Assassin, Life Stealer, played by Rappy, Rasta, Jasivash, and of course Jules, the only guy with his real name on Spirit Breaker. On the Dire side, we have Luca, who is playing off lane, or rather position 4, dual lane, with Ice on the Timbersaw. Oh, these names are confusing. Alright, so it will be, I believe, Jabs, and Ninja Boogie is on Jakiro. So yeah, it's Jabs on that Nyx Assassin. We've got Mushi on that safe lane, and we got Moon, who is Nana, on that middle lane as the Mirana. So now that we got the name settled out, let's hope I can remember any of that. And yeah, hopefully we'll all have our things sorted out. Okay. So we got ourselves a roster here. No boots, no points added into any of the skills just yet. We keep our eyes out. You know, I hope I don't have to miss I don't have to miss first blood. I haven't been doing camera in a bit. I've been sitting in that position to cast the seat for quite a bit. But you know, back in the saddle. Gonna see what happens here. Luca. Jabs. My bad, Jabs. Mirana already laying down the heat here on the Templar Assassin. 3-0 to 7-0. See if he gets any more last this year. No denies on both sides just yet. Mid laners, you really got to keep an eye on this tri lane. Yeah, really got to keep an eye on this tri lane because anything can happen right now. Alright, we're going to be walking in on Ice. He has the reactive armor, so all this is going to be a little bit less effective. The right clicking is just going to heal him up. And once he gets to that poor man shield money, he is going to be able to really afford himself a lot of space because he will be able to just walk up and take those right clicks like a boss, healing more than taking any damage. Nyx Assassin really just there to tide Ice through his first few minutes, get up to a healthy level of experience, and then after that leave him be to mess around in the off lane as he is paid to. And yeah.
Death and gold are linked.
Meanwhile, Haste Rune fetched up here by the Templar Assassin. He's going to not do much, just gonna allow him run back into the lane a little bit quicker. Tired is low on health though, so gotta be a little bit careful, especially with the strength hero. Could get blown up really quick here by a Willing Death. Definitely have to afford it the respect it deserves. The Ninja Boogie has reached level 2, managed to push the Legion Commander a little bit out of her lane. She has got to the poor man shield, so a little bit resistant to these harassments right now, but Mushi on his own should be pretty decent at dealing with this. I like how Jabs is sitting here preventing the pull from happening, and the Rasta are going to take quite a few taps here from the Satyrs. So far so good. 3 minutes in, no bloodshed just yet. Moon playing very aggressive here on the Templar Assassin, knowing that there is very little that can threaten him on this map. Spirit Breaker and Rasta being one of them, but they're both showing their faces on the bottom. So pretty carefree playstyle so far from both sides, and expect that to carry on for a bit here as they do Wrap around, shots coming in, but the spikes, yep, Naya doesn't work when there's spike. And Jules did try for an optimistic charge there, but not going to happen. The shackles unfortunately interrupted there by a quick reaction from Spike Carapace. So big counters all around. Rasta already feeling the heat in this game. He'll be feeling more of it if he doesn't lock down this Timbersaw, because right now this is doing very good. They're charging middle. They're gonna try and make something happen out of this, but I don't know. With that leap, it's feeling pretty impossible just charging in unless we get some massive 17 percentile bashes happening here. It's definitely not gonna happen. Radiant are scanning just to check that no one's stealing EXP. Legion Commander playing safe. Just in case he doesn't die, that tags him with a 5-second arrow. The regen definitely going to come in handy there. Jules in a lot of trouble. So far, Jules having the foresight not to hit the Nyx Assassin right here. Doesn't want to tag up that hit. Oh, gets another stun. This should be first blood for the middle lane. He does get a bounty rune before going down though, so at least there's that. Poor Jules gets himself sniped off there by the duo combo from that middle lane. Jabs and Nana laying down low there. Malaysian Thai combo, just doing quite a bit of damage. Meanwhile, Mushi get himself the horns, charging over. Legion Commander there to receive this gank if it does so happen. Ninja Boogie doesn't have any points in Ice Power, so we got a cow coming in here with a level 3 Legion Commander. We'll see what makes happen of this. Level 5 though, the overwhelming odds doing quite a bit of damage, but the blast coming in. Meanwhile, Lifestealer loses his life. Jules in big trouble as he is a crippled troll, a hill troll that will be going down to the Shadow Realm as Timbersaw puts him into the floor there. A very, very rare occurrence where the safe lane gets dominated this hard. But then again, you are playing against the legendary offlaner Ice. You do have to owe him the respect he deserves. And Jules, well, charged away from his buddies, so they get punished. And rightly so. No points in rage will do that, I guess. Yep. So I was wondering how that happened, and this is why. No points in rage. So going for a little bit of a greed play here. Oh, Moon playing the Roshan Fogs, but I don't think he's getting out of this. The stun's coming in. Oh, still playing it. Trying to pull Roshan into this, but Roshan says, I'm staying out of your lover's quarrel, my friend. We are not going to be partaking in this. The neutrals will not aid you today. And, well, let it be so. 6 minutes in, we got ourselves a 1-3 score advantage here for the Mineski squad. Already looking good. This new organization's team of powerhouses. Definitely doing some good work. Meanwhile, Moon taking damage once again. So already starting to amp up the action. Jules in enemy territory. Mushi is feeling aggressive here, going to try and push the issue. But hey, let's go for the crippled old troll. Catches him on the edge of the ice path and just sucks him out. And well, that's Mushi for you. Corners and destroys is his game plan. That poor Rasta really shouldn't be walking around without windlays or boots. Really gotta start packing. Meanwhile, Jules coming in once again with the Charge of Darkness. Gonna get some lucky bashes otherwise. Okay, that's number 1. We can see number 2. Nope. Number 2. Oh, number 2. One more will do the job. Ninja Boogie hates life. We'll write a very angry email to Ice Frog. There is no mana here now in Jules though, so he might be in a little bit of trouble. Here comes the Life Drain. Does a lot of damage. Keeps the vision on him. The buffs coming in. I do believe the vision is kept. And very good kill there from Mushi. Once again in his stride. Good tag on the arrow with the chain stun. Very nicely done. And now the dual breath, Ice Path. Everything laying down the law here. He will take the slow burn down to hell as he falls once again 2-6 now. The kill score looking pretty good here for Mineski, although the CS heavily favoring the Templar Assassin. 50 CS right before her death. And right now, wow, Ice has reached his comfort point, you know, that level 6. He has got the Chakram online, level 3 in the armor, and Tired, having used his rage, now going to be in big trouble. Well, sidesteps the stun, but unfortunately for him, uses his only ability to get out of that trouble early on, so they know that he is fresh pickings and this safe lane is in tatters as we have a 2-7 kill score. Tier 1 tower going down here. Mineski draw first blood for objectives. And poor Shadow Shaman about to walk into a angry cockroach. Level 3, no boots. Gonna struggle and hobble himself away. A tough life as a 5 position support here. Gonna smack off the ward. I thought he was gonna hit the haste rune for a bit, but nope, we're gonna save it for the Marana. and allow her to put that to better use moving forward. Ice meanwhile says, look at me now, I'm the carry. And for good reason as well, as he is doing really well. Level 7 arcane boots. Nice scan going on here. Sees that they're all huddling around the top spa. And we have ourselves a smoke gank. We have the duel. So maybe we can look to pick off Mushy here. Or maybe we'll just watch another dive here on poor Tired, who is just trying to get by as a carry. Or in this position, as he likes to call, the real offlane. As he has been left to his own devices there without his supports. The supports all ditching on him because very unhealthy to play up against Ice as your support. And well, right now, just feeling the heat. The Chakram goes out, tagging him for a little bit more damage. And he's just going to try and make ends meet here, playing safe behind the tier 2 tower. There are still TPs available for him if required. Town Portal from Legion as well as Shadow Shaman, so it could happen. But meanwhile, the tier 2 tower falls and yeah, things are looking a little dicey here. The Radiant already pushed out of the early game with a 4,000 deficit. Ninja Boogie gonna look to push high ground now. 9 minutes in, Timbersaw and Jakiro making the push for high ground. This is a best of 1, ladies and gents. I see a charge coming in. Legion Commander not feeling too hot here. The blast gonna come in from... Oh, Mushy blows him up with the Nether Blast. And now the Haste Rune picked up earlier, secured by that Nyx Assassin. Going to come back to bite Jules maybe, but he does quick sprint away. But what happened here? Templar Assassin doesn't even get the kill on the Jakiro, and now Ice gonna dance himself away. The Dancer of the Boreal Valley. Well, pirouette, is that the word? Yeah, pirouette out of there. Easy peasy.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh, let's look out here at the top lane again, see how much more that Mineski can get ahead. Of course, they are the favorite squad here. They are the Southeast Asian superstars. Really no two ways about it. But Mushy feeling really good on this pelt now. He's getting charged down again. But hey, the friends are here. The Legion Commander just really unable to get anything done. The double Star Storm is enough. Secures another kill. The Vendetta just making big plays. Usually you'd see the side of the Spirit Breaker putting the aggression on. But nope, not this team. You don't do it to Mineski. They are looking strong here, looking to take that throne seat for that Southeast Asian region. Want to be crowned the kings of C, and what better to do it than in the qualifiers where you can knock out the competition. Meanwhile, Templar Assassin trying his best, do the ancient stacks, get back on the board right now. She's sitting at the top of the net worth. Oh, no, just kidding. Mushy is. You know, that's what happens when you give the man 3 kills in the safe lane. That's gonna happen. Give him a tier 1 tower as well. The arrow's gonna fly. Jules doesn't watch his side there. Gets pierced. Now here comes the Starstorm and the Sucky. Gonna get him down real quick. Takes him out. And meanwhile, Ice claims his 3rd tower for the game now. This is looking bleak, if I'm going to say so myself here. They're coming in. Try and punish Ice you will, but fail you will as well, as he is going for Vanguard. I wouldn't say obsolete build, but definitely not a build that has been done as much nowadays. Oh, Templar Assassin walks right under the Observer Ward, but they have a Marana and a Nyx Assassin in this to keep tabs on this. So you may have your ancient stacks, but are you going to be able to resist the firepower coming in? Jules feeling really brave, charging in there, sidesteps the arrow at the last second. Legion Commander with the face boots going to try and get the jump on someone, but without the blink dagger, jumping is really pretty much out of the question. Poor Rasta being scouted out by the Nyx Assassin. The Observer Ward on the high ground. Gotta make sure that these games remain difficult. Jules has loaded up the Lifestealer bomb. We'll see if they can get a kill now. The score is 2-11, looking pretty sad. So we gotta have to see what happens here. Moon, Midas up on this creep wave. Alright. Nope. Not going for the Vanguard anymore. I thought he was, but changed his mind, says, alright, I think this is a game where I don't really need the Vanguard. They're so far behind. I'll just get a Bloodstone, get up those charges, and maybe if I want to do it, I'll go back for that, yeah. Oh, well, meanwhile, top lane, I am missing the action here. Jules gonna get blown up by the Moon Goddess, and Tired is gonna have to run away there, leaving his Space Cow behind. His Uber driver getting shot and left out in the cold. Meanwhile, Ice says, alright, I am just going to do my thing and stay on the bottom lane. push out that wave, threaten tier 3s as though I'm a nature's prophet. And all's hunky-dory as you have a Bloodstone, offlane Timbersaw, Bloodstone, 30 minutes, cash, no problemo at all. Templar Assassin out of mana, Ice sees that, says, hey, looks like a kill to me. Forces out the TP and immediately sends her packing. 2 to 12 now, 8k gold lead. Oh, we're gonna go try again, but this Observer Ward definitely not easy to deal with. The Lifestealer. Whoa, kills everywhere. Lifestealer going down, Rasta going down, the poor sap. Just tried to stay under his tier 2 tower, getting punished. 2 to 14 now. Puck now picks up more life. And now here comes the Legion Commander. Doesn't really want to duel Ice. 13 Bloodstone charges. Now he's feeling good about this. The water is down. The damage comes in and we're going to start. Okay, that's quite a bit of it. Ice got to be careful. The Desolator can potentially end his life. Has to be careful. Plays it safe for now. So far, so good. The partner blows up the tower. This game doesn't look like he has long left. We're running out of buildings to destroy, my friends. Templar Assassin, thankfully, having that shielded up armor. What is Jules doing there? Brought his friend to die. Alright, so Jules is griefing his buddies right now. Oh, I hear a Legion Commander. Goes for the horn. Doesn't do anything about it. Tired has to squirrel away. Tries to do something to Ice, but that's not going to happen. He's diving tier 2s. He's having a good time. He's got 14 Bloodstone charges. This game looking closer to over than it has begun. And this poor Rasta, he's trying to get D-wards going. Tired has popped his rage. This is bad. He's far from his friends, but looks like Rasta will take the heat for him. And there's the Chakram, cut right in half. Got him. And the Spirit Breaker cancels his charge on Jabs. The Spirit Breaker, no nether, no, well, he has a nether strike, but not feeling too comfortable going into 4 like that. And the level differential is just crazy right now. I think we can poke at the hero levels and look at this. Disastrous. Oh, go back to the net worth, and you can see this unfold right now. Right, Lifesteal doesn't have Infest. 20 seconds on that one. He has 4 seconds of rage though. He doesn't have a TP scroll, so they know they might be able to just zone him out. And well, he will probably get away, but no farming for him. He's sitting at sub 4k net worth. Radiant are scanning. Trying to scan for a chance of victory. The answers turn out void. And Legion Commander is gonna hide in there. I'm the jungle Legion now. Literally. Oh, they're scanning for her. But they will not find her. A true jungle Legion doesn't see action. That is the trick. As 4 points in overwhelming odds, can keep this one pushed out a little bit. But without Serpent Wards, this is looking impossible. I'm gonna pop a shrine just saying, guys, take a sip of this water. Lifestealer wants to try and get something done, but it's looking kind of tough. Alright, gonna charge Ice. He's going to be the target for contesting. Yep, they're gonna try and duel him. We'll duel the Legion. We'll duel the Timbersaw rather. Yep, he's not dying, guys. He's not dying, and the Rasta Wards are really not helping, adding to the 20 reactive armor right now. Still trying to kill Ice. 3 to 18, we might get ourselves the fabulous score of 322 here. Jules going for the charge, trying to control Ice. Do not feed this right now. He feeds it. So Ice goes down. They finally get it. 500 bucks goes into the bank here for the Legion Commander. But the Ice Path comes in. The Star Storm as well. Jules will go down. It's 420, boys and girls. 420. Lifestealer coming back in. But try and stop this. Pops the rage. There's a munch on an illusion. Doesn't taste like real meat, he says. No lifesteal coming out from that. And he looks back at his racks and good game! Well played, comes out. That was quick, guys. That was quick. And all it took was a blood sacrifice from Ice just to die once. And close out this game. So I'm just going to count that as a 420 ending. And that was it. That was it, guys. 17,000 net worth advantage. A true stomp. Mineski's new squad looking hot, looking fresh in this opening game here of the PGL Southeast Asia minor qualifiers. That's a mouthful. Alright, we'll be hopping into the next game. We gotta see ourselves some Eternal Envy. Hopefully the other stream is done with this game and we can actually hop right into it. I am looking forward to casting E-Summer on Southeast Asia. I never thought I would see the day, but hey, it's going to happen, guys. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Dota 2 action. I'm Lysander Zenora. If you like my casting, do follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. I don't know why I said Instagram, but follow me on my social media. Name's right here. I don't know why I didn't turn it on. There we go. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next game. It'll be Fnatic versus... where is it? Alright, Fnatic versus HappyFeet. So HappyFeet are going to have to face up against Isama and Gang coming into this, and this crushing defeat is not going to help with morale. We'll see how they do. Next game coming right up on Beyond the Summit. And yep, cheers to you guys. Much love and Kappa. See you guys next game.